Welcome back to Deus Ex Human Revolution. We left off last time. We were, about to go through to the next area, I think, which required going through a scanner again. I don't know why I feel like something is going to go wrong here. Bit of lag. Should be good now. Yeah, okay.
Activating security scan. Biometric data assembled.
Hopefully we're good. Feel like we're not.
Subject recognized.
Okay.
Access granted.
Good. Good. Oh. Red. Don't like that. Like that. These don't look good. Doors, interrogation rooms. Got stuff in them. Hey. Keep up. Don't want that. Oh. Somebody around. I would agree, but they clearly aren't doing that.
Post-interview log. Patient has been returned to detention area after sedation. The medical history gathered indicates that she's a prime candidate for inclusion. Similarly, all biological indicators fall within required parameters. Recommend preparation for stage 1 therapy prior to...
Gary, have you seen this? Have you seen what's on this smart disk? He's gone mad!
Tiffany, slow down. What are you talking about? Where'd you get that?
I found it in the last shipment of materials we received. One of the boxes had been tampered with, blatantly. Someone was sending this to me, to us, to warn us about Commander Burke.
That sounds a little far-fetched, don't you think? I know the two of you have butted heads, but Bob's assured me that the commander is with us on this.
Really? So, Mr. Page is okay with us using unwilling human test subjects, is he? What's his opinion on Bell Tower using the OCM to further their military aspirations? Ask him about this Hydra project.
Tiffany, calm down. I know all about the Hydra project. It's nothing nefarious. It simply means of allowing soldiers to communicate more efficiently when in the field. You've seen Burke's augmentation. It has nothing to do with the OCM.
So, you think his obsession with this technology is because he's an environmentalist? Gary, I know this bothers you too. Those poor women. We can't keep doing this. We can't just rush blindly ahead and let men like Burke pull our strings. Science has made that mistake before.
I know. All right. Let's go down below and contact Bob. We'll see what he has to say about this. I know he's intrigued by the nanotech possibilities. Certainly, he's disappointed with the results we've had.
Okay. Oh, there she is. Prisoner. What's that? Funny. Okay, so we're gonna walk past her. Anybody else? Nobody visible at the moment.
Why are you doing this to me?
Can we let her go?
I'm sorry. I'll stay quiet, I promise. Just don't hurt me anymore.
Calm down. I'm not gonna hurt you.
You're not one of them? One of the scientists? Please, you've got to get me out of here. You've got to do something before they come back. I don't want to disappear like all the others.
Story, people in charge. Mean disappear. Let's say, what's your story?
It's okay. What's your name?
Nina Sullivan. I don't know why they're holding me in here. They just grabbed me off the street. I heard Cape Town was dangerous, but I thought with all the security around...
Cape Town? South Africa?
Isn't that where we are? I blacked out. They drugged me, I think.
Still
I was on
are.
vacation in Cape Town at the end of the summer. I was going to be starting senior year in the fall, and I wanted to have an adventure. My parents must be so worried.
I take it you're not a terrorist then?
No, I've never done anything wrong. Never demonstrated against anything or anything. But neither have most of the girls here. I'm not sure about the men, but please, can't you get me out of here?
Hold on. You said they were coming back? Who? Burke? Is he behind this?
I'm not sure. He comes around, but not that often. I know he gives the orders around here, but he doesn't seem all that interested in us beyond some psych tests and questioning. He mostly leaves us to the doctors or scientists or whatever they are.
Okay.
Tell me about these scientists. Is one of them a woman named Reed?
I don't know. I mean, there is a woman, but her name is Kavanaugh, not Reed. I heard the guard call her that. She seems different. Like she doesn't like what they're doing to us. I can't help but think she's being forced to do these things. The others just treat us like animals. It's horrible. I just want to go home.
About this area?
I want to help you, but you've got to stay calm. Now, what did you mean by disappear like the others? What's been going on back here?
I don't know. I've heard rumors and seen some things, and I know what they've done to me. Biopsies, blood samples, tissue cores, like I'm some sort of lab rat.
Is that why you're back here? Separated from the others?
This is where they study and examine us to see if we're compatible or something. I don't know what they want from us. Sometimes we're sent back to the cells. Those that aren't, some of the others think we let them go, but I think they're being sent somewhere else, another facility maybe, somewhere else inside this one.
Why? What makes you think that?
Because of the way they talk when they're with us. It's like they're looking for some kind of perfect gene match or something. I'm not a doctor. I don't understand it. I just don't want them touching me anymore.
Okay.
I know this is gonna seem cruel, but I can't help you right now.
You're going to leave me here? You can't. You have no idea what it's like. Please.
I can't have you tagging along just yet, or walking the halls alerting the guards. Trust me, when I can get you out, I will. But your best bet is to stay put.
I'll alert them anyway. Burke and the two doctors were just here heading for the morgue. I'll tell them you're here. I will. Let me out or I'll tell them, I swear.
And then what? Do you really think they'll let you go? I'm still the best chance you've got, but you have to be patient.
Please. Don't go.
Gotta go. Okay, aesthetics. Stuff. If I've transferred most of the clinical patient information out of the bell tower workstation, I don't like BT having easy access to our data, and I don't think Paige would like it either. Looks like your paranoia about Burke is rubbing off on me. You may want to have a look as well. Okay. We've got audio.
Clinical trial log 11/27. Attending Dr. Tiffany Kavanagh, Dr. Gary Savage. Observing Commander Peter Burke. Patient has been sedated and restrained.
Administering compound P036, 1.75 cc's. Injection via the left suboccipital triangle, isolating the neocerebellum and pontine nuclei.
Well done, doctors. Appears that the spinal-cranial replacement was successful.
She's been stable for 48 hours. Replacing the upper column and posterior skull is more complex than your own hindbrain augmentation, Commander Burke, but it's well within our abilities. That's not our sticking point.
I'm quite aware of what your sticking point is, Doctor. Getting results that I can use.
Gary. Gary, she's waking up. Look at the alkaloids. They're attenuating. Blood pressure and heart rate are rising. O2 saturation is really low.
Savage, get this under control.
Tiff, increase sedation and disconnect the OCM interface. Get a dose of propofol ready, see if she stabilizes.
It's not working, Gary. Damn it. There's a rupture in the circle of Willis. Anterior cerebral artery. Shit. Shit. I've got to get in there.
It's already too late, Tiffany. You know that.
Is it still alive?
No. Now we've lost her. I don't understand. She burned out so quickly. Arterial degeneration was clearly more advanced than anticipated, but still, the new compound should have worked.
Dispose of the body. I'll have the next viable candidate prepared and sent down to you, Dr. Kavanaugh.
Fantastic.
So, was she a success then? 'Cause she's back here? Cool. Augur Lewis, designation 150, 154, 826, 6F, ethnicity IC3, age 34, pickup EU, UK, destination ORBSB, associations low, prostitute, additional, ID confirmed, Louis Augur, born 93, France, no visible augmentation work. Procedures med history interview reveals no counter indication of descent. Africa, France, B2, no pre-existing conditions, preliminary examination, blood type AB, biopsy indicates genetic markers well within acceptable values, imaging results previously undisclosed, augmentations. Social, sexual in nature, project protocol, administered hyperdose NPZ pass, removal of existing augmentations, transfer to lab, Kavanaugh, upper column, occipital replacement, administered compound P026, massive rupture of cerebral arteries, possible glial mass, terminated. Nina Sullivan, 02 18 710, sex F, IC1, age 20, pick up Africa SA, destination ORBSB, associations unknown, low risk, additional ID confirmed, Nina Sullivan, born 2007, Canada, student. No visible augmentation work. Procedures, med history interview reveals no counter-indications. Descent W2, W1, BK, no pre-existing conditions, no augmentations. Preliminary examination, blood type A negative. Biopsy indicates genetic markers well within acceptable values. Imaging results previously fractured, all now likely 7-10 years, suggest continuing protocol status awaiting transfer to lab. Okay. Anything in here? Tranquilizer darts. Nyan W 001 142 030 156 sex F ethnicity IC5 age unknown pickup Asia CH China I guess destination Orbius B association unknown additional ID confirmed see imaging below uncooperative subject no visible augmentations procedure medical history reveals interview reveals no counter indications decent Sino CH US 01W9 no pre-existing conditions preliminary examination blood type A negative biopsy indicates genetic markers well within acceptable values imaging results implanted in metal titanium graft unknown origin occipital bone label and the 144 HF mode possible enlarged left artery project protocol unsuitable for continuance transfer to OR 4513.3 read project status transfer. We can't get into those rooms. Oh. Did I miss them when I was going over them? Jane Doe. Female, IC5, 25, Asia, CH, destination, Orbius B, unknown associations, additional ID, no ID confirms, possible social augmentations, medical history, interview, uncorroborated, presence of social enhancements, complicated results, Burke, EMP field renders subject, unresponsive, decent Sino preliminary examination, blood type B positive, biopsy indicates genetic markers well within acceptable values. Imaging results cranial augmentation confirmed. Project protocol administered hyperdose NPZ pass existing augmentations in place. Transfer to lab Kavanagh upper column occipital replacement administered compound P024A. Interface established pass telemetry. Increased throughput capacity 134%, lifespan TBD. Transfer to Eimers immediately. Status transferred. So that referred to this or this. I guess this body. So we have this. Gallagher L. Designation female C1 unconfirmed age OCE AUS Australia destination Orbius B SAF FSA additional ID confirmed Laura Gallagher B Sydney NSW former SAF parliamentarian reportedly kidnapped by FSA, secured in raid on FSA camp, no visible augmentations. Medical history interview reveals no counter-indications. Decent COG US W9 preliminary examination, blood type O negative, biopsy indicates genetic markers well within acceptable values. Imaging results normal. Project protocol administered hyperdose NPZ pass, transfer to lab Kavanagh upper column occipital replacement, administered compound P024A, interface established pass, telemetry increased throughput capacity 176%. Transfer to Pan 02, Burke failure at 74 hours. Status terminated. That is openable. Okay, cool. June 1, 70H. Female IC 532 Asia China Orbius B possible criminal organization associations additional ID confirmed Junwang B 95 Hingsha China suspected harvester runner confirmed augmentations Goldman right arm replacement right auricular cochlear replacement right and left leg replacement. Procedures, med history, interview, possible delusional, machine god, descent Sino, preliminary examination, blood type B positive, biopsy indicates presence of problematic genetic markers, imaging results, extensive augmentation work, Project protocol administered hyperdose NPC pass. Existing augmentations preclude continuing project. Status terminated. Processed. Return to TS home. Computers. Data storage device. Don't take the beer. The sleepwalking world. Wake up to schematics of the Illuminati. Schemes, not schematics. They are the driving force behind almost every major event in recent history. I think we've read this already. No, maybe not. Dozens of smaller groups carry out tasks and spread influence, many of them unaware of the true nature of their secret masters, many of them violently opposed to one another. These agendas include the Trilateral Commission, the Priority of Zion, the Rand Corporation, Majestic 12 Organization, UNICEF, Opus Dei, the United Nations, the Bilderberg Group, the World Bank, World Health Organization. That's what that is, the World Health Organization. There are also dozens of smaller splinter factions inciting or fighting as revolutionaries and terrorists. Corporate entities and even individual persons. This is happening now. They have stepped up efforts to destabilize the world's governments, fomenting many global crises, fragmenting the geopolitical structure as a precursor to enacting a rescue plan that would cement the dominance of their new world order. This is all happening all around you. Possibly. No motives. No. Okay. Resupply requisition. Got it, Gary. I've passed on supply requisition VLC093XX to the depot and it's being processed. Delivery will arrive by usual means. Expect it within 24 hours. Eric. Okay. Subject transfer. Savage. The next shipment of subjects is due to arrive. Storm or no storm, I will send some men to help you transfer the non-viable survivors back to their holding cells. From there, they will be repotted and sent on to a mega ranch, where hopefully they will be more useful. The morgue should be cleared of all bodies. As usual, disposal and transport to Hengsha has been arranged. Despite yours and Dr. Kavanagh's confidence, I expect we will need the room. Also, I require an update on loading bay 3. Progress seems slow. It has been a week since the hardware was installed, and still it sits there empty. What is the holdup? It is of primary importance that a working version of the Hydra be implemented at this base. I do not understand your squeamishness, Doctor, and I will not stand for it. Get one of them in there and get it done. Burke. Read candidates IC5 Jane Doe 9903. That was everything we should. Okay. All tests have been completed on IC5 Jane Doe. Neurotransmitter levels normal at astrocytogenesis minimal. EEG activity normal. All other baseline results are well within preclusion threshold levels. The genetic markers we identified seem to confirm our results. There is still no telling how the interface will react under load, but it seems promising. I'm still reluctant, but this may be the subject needed for your plan for wireless Hydra functionality and direct connection to the defense unit in loading bay 3. This is good news. Remit the candidate to the morgue. It will be down shortly to complete the transfer. Have Dr. Kavanagh prepare for full implantation. Commander Burke. Okay. Does that mean he's going to get it implanted now? Nina said that they were going to the morgue. Gary Savage. Tiffany, I'm about to send a supply requisition to VL for the next series of tests. Burke has already put us on notice that the ships will be docking as soon as the storm breaks, so things will get busy here. Also, I'll be leaving the base for a few days, so I'll have to handle the preliminary tests. Bob wants to meet face-to-face about our progress. He's also bringing a Mr. Everett, probably one of his backers. Fingers crossed that I can convince them to look into nano, or at least get a look at the research. I can't shake the feeling that we're spinning our heels here. Try to not butt heads with Burke until I get back. Thanks, Harry, but I think I'm covered down here. If we miss any incidentals, we can always make do. Besides, Eric always delivers within a day. We can place another order. You've got to convince Mr. Page. I know what we're doing here is getting to you too. I know that the possible advances are incredible, but the cost, it's too much. I feel sick about what we're doing to these people. As for Burke, he'd better stay out of my way. So, things coming to a head.
So what did these ones die of, Savage?
Complete neurological breakdown from the looks of it. Organ collapse, nerve degradation.
Find him. There's been some trouble on the base. My man will take care of it. You were saying?
We may be looking at serious cross-systemic failure issues with the OCM.
It's those god-awful implants, Gary. The whole inhumane procedure. After a while, it just burns them out.
Has this been happening at the other sites?
We've experienced some die-off, yes, but I've been told Dr. Reed's research may offer a breakthrough. If we could bring her back here...
That's not going to happen.
Then we need to start considering other options. A nanotech-based solution performed on willing volunteers.
And are you volunteering yourself, Doctor?
Tiffany, please. I need to look at the raw data, Commander. If you would.
I turned a blind eye to your little office romance, Savage. But if she becomes a problem, she will be volunteering.
Keitner, I found out what Burke's been concealing. The interrogation wing is some kind of medical testing facility. He's using the prisoners as lab rats.
For what?
Not sure. I'll need Burke's retinal scan data to find out.
I can't download that without setting off a million alarms. However, you still have that retinal prosthesis just over in his office?
If you're suggesting I use it to fool a retinal scanner, it won't work. The eye synthetic tissue spike needs to be connected to a real optic nerve. Otherwise, it just reads as metal.
I know. That's why you need to take it to Quinn. I'll tell him to expect you. Keitner out.
Okay, interesting. Does that mean we are getting an eye? And now I gotta go all the way back. Through all that stuff. We can look down into the room. Okay, yeah. Just there.
Activating security scanner.
And of course, they're aware now, so everybody's going to be out again. Let's stuff more bodies into vents.
Biometric data assembled. Subject recognized. Access granted.
Robots are out here, aren't they? But they're on the level below these things. Okay. Robot. Person. C. Heard me. These are for, so we can just jump down. Painkillers. There's a robot. It's gonna turn around, is it? That's far enough away, right? Okay. I'm gonna find there. Okay. Come in. Push. Oh, what's going up? So down on the other side. Wait, which means you gotta get behind this. Robot. Between the lasers.
You can't hold me in here without sound.
Okay, they can't come downstairs, right? Yeah. Great.
Please, call the embassy. They will vouch for me.
Okay. So get into a lift. Go down to the shop guy.
Activating security scan.
And do not trust this thing.
Biometric data assembled. Subject recognized. Access granted.
People. They upstairs? get right back to the entrance. We're here actually. We have two. So I think robots. Chapter 3. Let's go back to this security terminal. No robots connected. Of course. That's okay. I think they are upstairs. We disabled that. Nothing's anywhere there. Maintenance, where we want to be going. What? Oh, wait. Okay. So we've got.
Just saw the Irishman down below. He says about new merchandise soon now on the ship's way.
Finally. Hey, did you ever wonder about his setup? I mean, I know he's a civvy, but Bell Tower's pretty strict about military procedures. You gotta know about this guy.
Sure they know, but to them, he's like a pressure valve. Quinn gets us some of the things Bell Tower doesn't provide. Plus, he doesn't sly, so
We get to feel like we're getting away with something. Plus, we get some extra goodies.
exactly. As long as it doesn't get out of control, they'll let Nick run through.
He's coming this way. Okay. He's just gonna walk around there, I suspect. Excuse the dog barking if you're hearing that. And over here you go. Not a vent, but it will keep you out of the way to some extent. Turn it. And one guy visible. So he does a little walk. He'll come here. Close as I can. Not close enough. Suppose I try and headshot him. Inventory full. Okay. Nope. Do I have a vent? No. Take that. Nothing I can do there. Hopefully there's nobody down here. Except for... friend. Nobody on the radar.
So, what's the story? Just got off the horn with the commander. She says you got something for me to take a look at.
Prosthetic eye, one of Burke's. We needed to get past a retinal scan, but it's useless like this.
Aye. Without an active neural connection, it might as well be an expensive paperweight. May as well put a gobstopper in front of the scanner for all the good that thing will do you.
Solutions, Quinn. Think you can handle this?
Lad, I may be just a mechanic, but I'm also the only thing keeping this whole bleeding facility from sinking into the abyss. Think I can manage a simple optic frequency bypass. Just let me get me tools. Right. So that's it now. You got the eye. Sorry it took a little longer than I expected. Nearly break the damn thing once or twice. New TUAM firmware and such. Now don't go fucking around with it. It's only got a limited lifespan due to the 10 power source I rigged. It's only good for one use. Got it?
Okay. Supposed to move. One use. How did you...
This is pretty impressive work for a mechanic, Quinn.
What's that supposed to mean? There's more to old Quinn than meets the eye. No pun intended. You wouldn't be the first fool to underestimate my know-how.
Well, there's more to this job than just a simple battery swap. I saw you modifying the BIOS. This is state-of-the-art hardware and software. You're not just a mechanic. You're a hacker.
What are you going on about now? Ain't nothing you couldn't pull off with a degree in computer engineering and a little elbow grease. Come off it now. We ain't got time for this.
Is it supposed to be moving?
Is it supposed to be moving?
Aye. Bloody creepy that is. Try not to pay it any mind now. Thing's stuck in calibration mode. Trick is, I got it thinking it's plugged into a new host. And by rewriting the system diagnostic checks, it'll keep trying to connect without detecting anything amiss, which in turn keeps it alive in a manner of speaking. Fucking brilliant piece of engineering work if I don't say so myself.
Okay.
Why only one use?
Without being hooked up to a proper battery, like your brain. The voltage spike from a single scan will trip the surge protectors, shutting it down to prevent further transmissions. It's a redundant safety mechanism built into the optic nerve to prevent frying your noggin in a dorsal ventral feedback loop. Short of putting the thing in your own head, which I ain't exactly equipped to do, there's no way around it. Besides, I think the commander preferred it this way.
Well, hopefully this thing works.
It'll work just dandy so long as you don't do something stupid like drop it. And it ain't a bloody webcam. So don't try using it to spy the knickers up someone's skirt.
Okay.
Got those parts for me?
Still working on it.
Like I said, check the cargo and receiving errors if you haven't already. And if someone managed to find one of them, you'd probably have luck searching the administration quarters.
Shop. Probably don't need anything. Can't
I gotta
sell
go.
anything to him,
Right.
so.
Do us both a favor. Keep your head down.
Yeah. Can't get in. There's the vent over here that brings us nowhere, but it doesn't bring us into his. That's the ammo we dropped. Okay, let's hope there's no new people around. Looks like I put them on the elevator, the lift. Yeah, it's fine. Leave them there. Just make sure nobody else would run into
Activating security scan.
This is gonna be full of people again.
Biometric data assembled. Subject recognized. Access granted.
Yes, not because they've been pretty good about not doing this. Still.
How could you hold it here?
Alright, so we go up. We're not able. Up there. It's too high. Probably grab one of the boxes.
This is illegal! You can't keep us locked up!
This. No. Okay, we need another thing. That's hearing me, so let's crouch. Door. Room that we can hide in. That turns around.
这是场误会，我是无辜的。 Let me out of here!
Okay. And then we have this one over here, which is moving away already. And okay. And just check if you can jump on top, which you can't. Alright. So that leaves these things.
You can't just sweep us under a rock like this.
Go.
Please, let me out! I've done nothing wrong! What you're doing is wrong!
Activating security
Okay.
scan. Biometric
We'll-
data assembled.
Leave it there tonight. Thank you for joining. I hope you've enjoyed it. When we come back,
Subject
We
recognized.
will use the
Access
eye.
granted.
And we'll see what's behind the next door. I don't know if we'll rescue this person down there. Nina. Maybe not the next episode, but maybe the following video. Anyway, thank you for joining. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, all those things. I will see you next time. All the best. Bye bye.